Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. Today we have two whiskies on the cask, and what kind of connection do they have with each other? They both come from the same company, the Kirin company, which is a big company in Japan who produce beverages and drinks. So the Kirin company bought the Four Roses distillery, and they also built the Fuji Gontemba distillery. And today we're gonna have a try at the Fuji Gontemba 50 degrees, I think they call it, the Fuji Sanroku, a gift from Mount Fuji, 50 degrees, and it's actually 50% ABV. That's what that stands for. 100 proof for all you Americans out there. It's non-chill filtered cask strength. They do fill at 50% cask strength, and I think they probably add a little water to level out to get the exact 50%. And it's a blend between 3 grain whiskies and 2 malt whiskies, and it's also bourbon cask matured. And what the Japanese people like to do is they want to create the kind of the perfect blend. They really believe in blending the casks together. They don't do blends like from different distilleries and just mixing it together, but they believe in creating the perfect blend. So the distillers and all the processes before are like secondary functions to the blending. They say, okay, the blender just orders, I want this kind of spirit, this kind of spirit, this kind of spirit. So they produce these spirits and mature them, so the blender has the ingredients to produce the right kind of whiskey that they want to bottle. So we have this in here. It's a mixture of a heavy, a medium and a light grain and 2 different malts. Yeah, it's not a very expensive bottle. I think I got it for 15 euros or 20 euros or something like that. It's like yeah, $20 or something like that. But internationally you pay a bit more, and for that price I got from at the distillery, it is exceptional whiskey, I have to say. But you got a screw cork. I didn't have that before. Let's have a look here. There you go. It's not a cork. There's no cork in it. It's just a screw cap on it, but with a nice logo, and it's got a thread on top. I've never had that before. But you know, every time you have a whiskey at the distillery, and I don't know, when you meet some people at a distillery, you have seen all the production, and you smelled all the production, and you're just in the right mood. Then I have to say, every whiskey is awesome. Every whiskey, you're just in the right mood. But let's have a look if this can stand the test of a comparable environment. Ooh, you got a nice bourbon smell to it. But also you do realize it's a grain in there. You smell a bit of a weed, a bit of bread. And some citric notes, some fresh notes, some green apple. It almost smells a bit unripe, like an unripe green apple, combined with vanilla, combined with caramel. So it's a strange kind of candy. Interesting. When you have it in your glass, you realize it's really oily. When you have it in the mouth, it's also really oily. And it's a warm, nice, comforting. I would have expected a bit sharper from the nose. It really got a nice citric character, fruity, fresh fruity, combined with a bit of wood, a bit of oak. It's a a soft oak. It's American oak. It got a soft note, a soft touch to it. But it's not a very strong, demanding kind of flavor, but a soft one, easy drink, oily, a bit buttery. Mm. 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 On second sip, it is a bit sharper on the edges. So there, you realize, yeah, there's a bit much grain in there. But from the taste, the balanced taste, it's really good. So you have a great taste of that weed with a bit of a citric note, fresh fruit, vanilla, a little bit of caramel. Yeah. So yeah, I like it. It's not highly available in Europe, so if you want to have it, you must probably look for it a bit more in depth. I'm not sure about the American market. Usually the Japanese market is a bit closer to the American market than it is to the European market. So you might have a bit yeah, more luck in the American market. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you found this video interesting and if you'd like to learn more about the Fuji Contempo distillery, I did a video just yesterday and I had that slideshow to show how this whiskey was produced. So, see you next time.